Good afternoon. This video documentation is for Nicole Lewis or Jonathan Lewis. This is actually the return for your E46 headlights, and we're actually doing this as you indicate in your messages that that there's a burned out ballast I believe we're supposed to be expecting for this, and also indicate there was some damage to the high beam cap that was actually not shown in any of the photos. So we're actually just doing this as a documentation of the condition the item is being received in. So we're actually going to go ahead and open the item. And as you can see, it's still sealed, so I'm going to be proceeding with that. And got that side open. I'm going to go ahead and open this side. And all set. And I'm going to go down the center right here. So I'll use a little blade. Goes that, and then we're going to pull out the packages from the inside right here. Got right side headlight, place right here, and left side headlight. And we'll place that right next to it. So we'll go ahead and start with the left side headlight right here. Packaging is open, so easy access right here. And we will pull out the headlight itself. So wiring does seem to be intact right here. We have a ballast. There is the burned out ballast as you indicated in the messages. So there goes that. We did expect to see that, so no problem there. Now here goes the high beam cap. And we do notice that you mentioned that there was damage to this cap. Either this one or the other one, not quite sure. Go ahead and actually lock this in place because the cap actually looks to be okay. But we'll see. So yeah, it does appear that it is having a bit of trouble latching. Go ahead and try this again. Yeah, this one is just not latching, so we'll look more into that right now. Going to the rest of the headlight. Lens is a bit dirty, but we can see no scratches. This appears to be some type of residue. Does come off right there. There does seem to be some fine scratches down here. This will actually affect the return, being that none of this was actually mentioned prior to the return. Again, not sure how clearly you could see these in the video, but there are some fine scratches down there. Looks like perhaps maybe some of the Xenon HID components may have been rubbing against it, or some other condition. But moving here, we're going to go up to the top. We actually have installation marks right here. This was not noted in the return. And on the other side as well, we do have installation marks as well. You can see the marring to the plastic tabs. Moving to the bottom portion, we do see a bit of installation marks down here as well. You can see marring on the plastic and the bottom portion there as well. Let's see, the ballast is in place right there. So we're actually going to move back over here, check out the rear housing. Now, it does seem that there's possibly a tooth or something missing right here because this is not latching into the high beam cap. This has been disconnected, this is no issue, but we'll look further into this as this was actually mentioned in the messages. So we're going to go ahead and place this back in the box. Put it off to the side. Now moving to the passenger side headlight. Again, we're looking first at the tabs right here. You can see installation marks on both of these. And bulb and everything is okay in here. Looks okay. For this one, actually, it does look like the retaining clip is missing for this, so that is something to note. There should be a clip holding the bulb into the housing right here, and it's currently not visible, not in its place. That is something we do want to note here. Again, pulling this up, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the lens. Some debris inside right there. that can be taken out. Looking at the rest of the lens, some residue. Nothing too bad on this side. This lens looks a little better conditioned than the passenger or the driver's side. I'm gonna go ahead and actually go to the yeah, this is mostly residue right here, so that's no issue. This one as well. Yeah, so we're going to the back side now. Weather stripping is in place. Let's see. Does appear that the weather stripping, one of the tabs has sheared right here. This tab should actually insert into there, and as you can see, doesn't reach. This part has actually been broken. Moving down to the bottom of the headlight, and check out the mounting tabs right here. Again, light installation marks there. This one has a bit more pronounced installation marks, but the installation marks are visible for this. And to the rear of the housing, so right here, doesn't look to be in bad condition, but we'll go ahead and try with the cap. So this cap does lock. Yeah, this cap does lock. So no issues there. And again with this one, doesn't look like the retaining clip is in here for the bulb. So that will be an issue, being that this is a necessary part of the headlight. We'll go ahead and address this in a message. We respond back for this. Now moving back real quick to the driver's side headlight. Last thing we're going to try to adjust right here will be the high beam cap. Now, this is a bit concerning because this does look like shavings, you know, from the plastic. Not sure what that is, so we'll try to clear that out first before we reattempt. Okay. Now, just real quick visual inspection. The slots do look to be in position right here, so there should not be an issue with that. But again, we're gonna reattempt and see if we can get this thing closed. Yeah, again, it feels like possibly these tabs have broken or been tampered with, so that might be the issue right there. And that concludes the video documentation for this return. Thank you so much.